Toward the middle of the 19th century, a small group of young artists in England reacted vigorously against what they felt was the frivolous art of the day. This reaction became known as the Preraphaelite movement. Founded by Rossetti, Hunt, and Millais in 1848, its ambition was to bring English art back to a greater truth for nature. These artists were inspired by Italian art of the 14th and 15th centuries, and their adoption of the name Preraphaelite expressed their admiration for direct and uncomplicated representation of nature typical of Renaissance, the time of Raphael. They painted only serious, usually religious or romantic subjects, and their style was clear and simple. The second form of preraphaelitism, which grows out under the direction of Rossetti, is aesthetic preraphaelitism, and introduced the arts and crafts movement, the symbolism, the aestheticism, and decadentism.
Preraphaelites constitute Britain's first modern art movement. Led by Rossetti, Hunt, and Millais, the Preraphaelite art rebelled against the art establishment of the mid-19th century, taking inspiration from early Renaissance painting. It is known for its beauty, scientific precision, brilliance, and vividness of color, achieved by painting white backgrounds. All its works were meticulous and their subject matter drew inspiration from myths, legends, medieval history, Shakespeare, Keats, nature, and religious themes. Hunt's paintings, for example, were notable for their great attention to detail, vivid color, and elaborate symbolism. For Hunt, it was the duty of the artist to reveal the correspondence between sign and fact. Out of all the members of the Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, Hunt remained most true to their readers throughout his career.
Between the official members of the Brotherhood, there was also a woman, Cristina Rossetti, who became a crucial member of the inner circle. She was born in London in 1830. Her father was the poet Gabriele Rossetti. All the four children in the family became writers. Dante Gabriel also gained fame as a painter. In 1850, under the pseudonym Ellen Lane, she contributed 7 poems to the Preraphaelite journal De Germe, which had been founded by her brother William, Michael, and his friends. Rossetti is best known for her ballads and her mystic religious lyrics, but she wrote also romantic poems. Her poetry is marked by symbolism and intense feeling. She is gradually being reconsidered a major Victorian poet. Rossetti's poetry being one of intense feelings, her technique refined within the forms established in her time. Dante Gabriele Rossetti's Ancilla Domini, The Annunciation, was painted in 1850 and is thus one of the earliest Preraphaelite paintings. The model was Christina, Virgin Mary.
Dante Gabriele Rossetti was born in London in a wealthy family, from which comes also his sister, the poetess Christine Rossetti. He is considered the founder of the Preraphaelitic movement. His poetic and artistic operas are inspired by Dante, the Bible, some medieval Italian artists, and by Raffaello Sanzio's Herald. His most important and famous poetic operas are The Blessed Damozel and The House of Life. Many of his poems have been buried with his wife and have been exhumed afterwards. Among Rossetti's paintings inspired to the Bible, we can remember Girlhood of Mary and Ecce Ancilla Domini. His found depicts a prostitute that has been redeemed by a rich man that sees fall in love with her. The painting Beata Beatrix, instead, represents the death of Rossetti's wife, compared with the death of Dante's Beatrice. Another famous painting is Monna Vanna, that is the portrait of a typical decadent woman. Rossetti is interested also in exotic animals in his art. In fact, he has a wombato as a pet.
On the calm black water, where the stars are sleeping, white Ophelia floats like a great lily. Floats very slowly, lying in her long veils. In the far-off woods, you can hear them sound the mort. For more than 1,000 years, said Ophelia, has passed, a white phantom down the long black river. For more than 1,000 years, a sweet madness has murmured its ballad to the evening breeze. The wind kisses her breast and unfolds in a wreath, her great veils rising and falling with the waters. The shivering willows weep on her shoulder, the rushes lean over her wide, dreaming brow. The ruffled water lilies are sighing around her. At times she rouses in a slumbery odor, some nest from which escapes a small rustle of wings. A mysterious anthem falls from the golden stars. O pale Ophelia, beautiful as snow. Yes, child, you died, carried off by a river. It was the winds descending from the great mountains of Norway that spoke to you in low voices of better freedom. It was a breath of wind that, twisting your great hair, brought strange rumors to you, dreaming mind. It was your heart, listening to the song of nature, in the groans of the tree and the sighs of the night. It was the voice of mad seas, the great roar, that shattered your child's heart, too human and too soft. It was a handsome pale knight, a poor madman, who one April morning sat mute at your knees. Heaven, love, freedom, what a dream, O poor crazed girl! You melt to him as snow does to a fire. Your great vision strangled your words, and fearful infinity terrified your blue eye. And the poet says that by starlight you come seeking, in the night, the flowers that you picked, and that he has seen on the water, lying in her long veils, white Ophelia floating like a great lily.